Monarch Airport information, Zulu 19510 observation, wind 2205, visibility 10, ceiling 2100, overcast. Temperature 182.14, altimeter 29994. VOR has approaches in use, landing at departing runway 21. Hazardous weather information for Southern California area available on flight service frequencies. Notice their missions, caution UAS activities near Beverly Hills. Caution low-level parasailing activities along the shoreline. Advise initial contact, you have information, Zulu.
Will do, 1 Yankee Zulu. Información Zulonatos.
I'm going to pull up a little bit over there, so.
Clear on the right.
Clear on the right, clear on the left. Brake check, good. And turn.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just don't let it happen again.
Wow.
Just kidding. You can't hear me. You can't hear me.
Wow.
You can't hear
Talk
me.
about spicy.
No.
Spicy.
All right.
Oh, look at that. 2 Nanzas next to each other.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Now, do we tell them here for VFR on top or just taxi for takeoff?
Taxi to the run-up.
Taxi the run up.
Or just, yeah, rate a taxi with information, whatever, and then in the run-up we'll snag it.
Okay.
Actually, to be efficient, rate a taxi with Zulu looking for IFR to VFR on top. And then
Okay.
he'll probably give you the taxi clearance while he contacts SoCal, and then it'll be good efficiency of time.
Okay. And Santa Monica Ground, Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo at Kim Davidson with Zulu, looking for IFR to VFR on top. Is that okay?
Bus Cirrus calling Santa Monica Ground. I heard everything except for your call. Finally, say that one more time.
And tell her you're ready to taxi too.
And it's Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo, and we're ready to taxi from Kim Davidson to the run-up.
Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo, Santa Monica Ground, taxi to Bravo 5 run-up via Bravo and on request.
Bravo 5 via Bravo 514 Sierra Romeo. Thanks.
Cool. Before you start moving, I want you to show me what our taxi clearance looks like on your iPad.
Okay. And we're here. And it's Bravo 5, which is down here, 5, and then via Bravo. So we're going to take this little run-up here.
Cool. Take it away.
Past Bravo 2 run-up right here.
Clear on the
Cirrus
right.
4 Sierra Romeo, what's your final destination today?
What is our final destination?
Foxfield.
Foxfield, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Thank you.
Show me 1,000 RPM. And then do what we call get out of the airplane's way in terms of brakes. So you don't want to ride the brakes, just let the plane roll. It'll pick up momentum and you'll find that in about 30 seconds, you'll need to tap the brakes because the speed will get out of control. So just keep it at 1,000. If you stay out of the airplane's way as far as brakes, it will just do its thing. And this is a perfect taxi speed.
Okay.
Taxiing with power in while hitting the brakes to not go too fast is like slipping a plane with power in.
Right.
It defeats the purpose.
Okay.
Make sense?
It does.
You don't want to eat your brakes up.
No. Is this our policeman friend?
Is what?
Is this our policeman friend?
I don't think, I mean, he was in a different car the other day. It might be the same guy, different car.
Let's see which one it is today.
This is a perfect taxi speed. You see this?
Yeah.
It gives you perfect timing. Nope. Because
Nope.
if you weren't texting and driving, you'd see us. It gives you perfect timing to react to things if something came at you right now. It's great.
Attention all aircraft, Santa Monica Airport information Alpha now current, wind 250 at 7, altimeter 29903, ceiling 2200 overcast, landing and departing runway 21, Alpha.
2-1, Alpha. Excellent. Exhale. Excelentos.
Sirius 40 Romeo, I have your IFR clearance, advisory to copy.
Tell her Wilco, 40 Romeo.
Wilco, 40 Romeo.
Excellent. We'll do it when we are ready in the run-up. I think that's our friend.
Yeah.
That was the car.
That looks like a young guy today, I don't know.
Maybe a different person.
Who knows?
Hi, Jenny. What will we do with you, huh?
This one has a heart on it.
It's a what?
It's got a heart
A heart.
on the plane. And
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's
and
pretty
a
cool.
Nazi thing on the back.
That's true.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Looks very light.
That is so interesting.
All right, this is Bravo 5.
B5 run up.
And ground Cirrus 5140 Romeo is ready to copy.
Say again for Santa Monica ground, sorry.
Cirrus 5140 Romeo is ready for copy.
Sirius 5140 Romeo, cleared to the Sadie intersection via on departure, fly runway heading, leaving 1,000 feet, turn right, heading 250, expect radar vectors to Victor 299, climb and maintain 3,000, expect 5,000, 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 125.2, squawk 4705.
And for 5140 Romeo, that's cleared direct to Sadie via runway heading. 1,000 feet, turn right, heading 250, radar vectors, Victor 299, 3,000, expect 5,000 after 5. Frequency is 125.2 and squawk 4705 for 5140 Romeo. What did I mess
Sirius
up?
40 Romeo, your radio broke up about halfway through that readback. I need to hear your departure frequency and then the squawk code.
Sorry about that. Departure frequency is 125.2 and squawk 4705, 5140 Romeo.
Sirius 40 Romeo, read that correct. Advise this frequency run up complete.
40 Romeo, thanks.
Good. The only thing I would change on that call
Yeah.
is you said clear direct to the Sadie intersection. I would just say clear to the Sadie intersection via on departure runway heading at 1,000 feet, right turn 220 or whatever it was, the vectors. Does that make sense? Because we're not cleared direct to Sadie.
No, we're not.
We're cleared to Sadie via first radar vectors. You hear the difference?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. That's the only thing I would
Normally
really
when
change.
you file IFR, they give you a cleared direct to.
Not necessarily.
Sometimes, right? I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you could do a heading departure on IFR.
Okay.
Yeah, they could clear you to your destination airport via on departure fly 150.
Right, okay. Okay.
So now we'll throw it into the system.
Now should we throw it in first and then do the run-up?
Yes, why do
Got
you think?
Because they keep it warm.
It will warm the engine up further. Good.
Okay, fair enough. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. So go to Sadie, so we can put in flight plan and do Sadie. Would
Do you know what Sadie is spelled?
S-A-D-D-E or
Okay, cool.
S-A-D-E-E?
Yeah, if you know it, great.
I do know that because...
If you didn't know what it was spelled, how could you figure out?
I could ask her or I could look on here.
Excellent, solid, good.
Sadie intersection, and then a right to 250. So I'll plug this in to 250, is that right?
Now before you do that, from Sadie intersection, join Victor what?
299.
So go on there,
here.
put Sadie in there.
I have to go to IFR?
No, nope. Just go to flight plan.
Oh, flight plan, got it. Okay.
Sadie.
Sadie. Boom.
And then V299.
V299. Ooh, happy face.
Space. Good, and now zoom out.
Why is it yellow?
And after Sadie, what's the next waypoint that
VTU.
Victor 299? Okay, then put VTU in there. Does that make sense what we just did?
Yeah.
Cool. It's the only way to put a Victor airway in this thing. Good.
Ventura, so it's a Ventura VOR.
Good, and then we'll cancel by the time we get there.
Of course. And then, so it's 1,000 feet first, so let's go 1,000.
Nope. No, I believe we did this last time too. What altitude are we
3,000.
cleared to? Good.
We're cleared to 3.
Good.
But why does she say 3,000? Why does she give me 1,000?
Because she doesn't want you turning to
She wants me to...
What's the heading? 250?
250.
She doesn't want you turning a 250 until you reach
So
1,000
when
feet.
she told me 1,000 feet, she said fly runway heading to 1,000 feet?
Fly runway heading. I forget her verbiage, but she said fly runway heading, and then at 1,000 feet, turn right heading 250.
Okay, so that's where, honestly, right here when I was listening to her, I got a little bit like confused, and then so right heading,
Yeah, at 1,000 feet, she wants you to turn to 250, not prior to 1,000 feet.
so at 1,000, turn
To 250.
right to 250.
Correct.
Got it. That makes
Correct.
sense. That actually makes more sense.
Yep. Excellent. Good.
Okay, so keep that in, and then
Here's the
runway
rule.
heading.
On an IFR flight, what altitude do you bug into your altitude pre-select?
The one she gives us.
The altitude you're cleared to.
Cleared to 3,000, and then 5 after 5.
We're expecting 5.
After 5.
We are cleared to 3. What altitude do you always plug into your altitude pre-select?
The first one we're clear to.
What you're cleared to.
Okay, brilliant.
Period. Excellent. Even though she wants you doing stuff at 1,000 feet, she wants you to turn and stuff, we're cleared up to 3.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, departure frequency is 125.2. Towers in 120.10, and squawk 4705.
Excellent. Now we'll do the bird's eye view map. Good. That looks good.
0724, Tango, clear
What's
runway
next?
21 at Bravo 3, would like to go to Port.
We'll make sure that we got everything.
0724, Tango,
There's
Santa Monica
that.
ground, taxi
On
to
departure will
KSP
be
to
runway
level.
heading.
Taxi via Bravo, 724, Tango.
All right, at 250.
Instead of me doing it, give me the story of what we're going to do in the next 4 minutes
Okay,
in sequence.
so we're going to take off, fly the runway heading. At 1,000 feet, we're going to turn right to 250. She's going to give us radar vectors to get on to Victor.
She won't. She'll tell you to contact departure about 20
Okay.
seconds after we leave the
Well,
ground.
and then we'll contact departure. We'll say we're whatever altitude, out of Santa Monica at whatever altitude. Then they'll give us radar vectors to Victor 299, which is going to be heading towards Ventura, VOR. And then once we're clear of the clouds, we'll cancel IFR.
All good, but though we're expecting vectors to Sadie. From Sadie, we'll join 299 if we're still on with them by the time we get to Sadie. How many miles is Sadie from here? 16 miles.
Okay.
Right? We may or may not be on with them by the time we get to Sadie. So we're expecting vectors to Sadie, and then from Sadie we'll join Victor 299 if we haven't gotten in contact with departure at that point and we're still on, and we haven't canceled.
Got it. So cleared direct to Sadie.
Not
So
direct. We're
not
clear to Sadie
Clear to Sadie first.
via
Runway
heading to
heading
1,000 feet,
1,000 feet.
right turn 250.
250.
And then we'll get on with departure. If we can't get a hold of departure, if we lose comms or whatever it might be, guess what? We're ditching the 250 and we're flying direct to
VTU.
Sadie.
Oh, Sadie first, right. And then
Makes
once we
sense?
hit Sadie, then we're
We'll
the other.
continue on to VTU, which is Victor 299. We will be in VFR conditions, so we'll land at that point if we did lose comms.
Got it. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you feel like you're ready to take this beast
Yeah,
on?
yeah. I just had
Oh, she's
some.
rolling her sleeves up. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Minor clarifications here. We're good.
Okay.
All right. Should I leave it at VTU or?
Leave
should
it
I
at
just
VTU because we know that this layer
is only less than
is
1,000 feet.
less than 1,000 feet thick, so we'll be up in the sunny conditions, and we'll cancel once we get up there. VTU is how many miles from us?
VTU is 30.
Excellent. So yeah, we won't be.
Sadie's halfway.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch tanks to do the run-up. Okay.
And I just don't believe we finished that because we got moving. So we did the route.
Yep.
We did the 3,000 altitude. Departure frequency is 25.2. That's in there, and the squawk is 4705. That's all taken care of. Everything's great. Good.
Okay. All right. Good. Seatbelts on. Fuel economy come. Fuel pump is on. Mixture is going. And flaps to 50.
Mine work.
And transponder is set. Autopilot will
Ground
check.
TBM 70 Delta Zulu exiting 21 at Alpha 2. Atlantic, taxi Atlantic.
CBM 700 Delta Zulu, Santa Monica ground, taxi to Atlantic via Alpha.
Moving back.
Atlantic via Alpha 002.
And it's climbing. Descent. And then we're going to put this back. And then we're going to put this back 250. Nope, that's back to 0, and then heading back is 250. 250. Alright, Sadie's in, GPS. Get it out of here, I guess. That's that. And autopilot is off. Okay, so brakes hold. Power's coming up to 17. We're gonna go to the engine page first. Okay, and we're gonna load up. So, good, coming up here, we're gonna load that on, should turn it on, full.
Excellent.
Turn this,
Lights,
lights.
seatbelt heat.
Go.
And what do you look at after you loaded everything up?
Alt 1 to make sure that it's
Everything's charging.
everything.
Excellent.
okay.
Yep.
Now we're gonna check the mags while we're here. So we're
Excellent.
gonna go left. Looking for the drop. VGT is rising, temperature's
What's
rising.
the max drop you'll
150.
accept? Good. And between the two?
75.
Cool.
Okay, coming back to both, 1680
Good.
for 17 something.
Good.
What do I say?
How many mags do you actually need in order for this plane to keep flying?
1.
Good.
Alright, 1730, down on the right. Okay, no more than 150. Coming back to both. 1730. Everything's in the green, all's in the green. Now we're going to turn pitot.
Nice.
Landing off.
Beautiful.
Turn that back off. This power is coming back.
Beautiful. And you're on it.
Mixture
You're on
is
it.
coming back.
Ah, you're on it.
Alright, pitot required navigation landing light meters. Flight instruments, ran correct. Watch your knees. Back.
Is it flight instruments or flight controls?
Controls.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you're looking and reading at the right thing. And doing the right thing.
Okay, and then trim is set to take off. And autopilot's disconnected. Any questions?
How's our aileron trim looking like?
Aileron trim is way the frick off. I always
There
forget
you
that.
are. It's all
I
good.
need to
It'll
add.
become a good habit.
No, I need to add. I need to add it on the. I'm not used to having it.
Do you know what threw it off?
Was when we did when it's
When
not,
you do the autopilot check. Because remember, when you go into heading mode and the whole aileron turns, it literally moves your surfaces, and it keeps it there when you're done with your check. So that's what throws it off. So get in the habit, every time you do your autopilot check, reset your aileron trim to make them flush.
But I'm resetting my heading bug anyway, so okay. Alright, questions, no? Good.
No questions.
Alright, so this will be a normal departure, IMC to
It will be a normal takeoff,
a normal takeoff.
and we're
from Runway
planning on
21.
IFR to VFR on top.
Alright, we're planning on IFR to VFR on top.
And we will fly runway heading
We'll fly the runway heading
until
rotation? What are you talking about? Runway heading until, am I going to do this or am I going to do the other?
runway heading until what altitude?
We're going to fly runway heading until 1,000 feet.
Good. And
We're
then
gonna
what will we do?
We're going to make a right-hand turn to 250.
Cool. And then what will we do?
And then we're going to radar vectors to Sadie.
We're expecting vectors to Sadie. Excellent.
Okay.
Good. That's good enough for me as far as the plan.
Okay.
Now talk to me about what will we do if things go haywire?
If things go haywire and we're still on the runway and there's runway left, I'm going to power back and then we're going to land straight ahead on the runway. If we take off and there's still a little bit of runway, we'll probably, if we're able to, we're going to go ahead and land back on the airport. If we are airborne and the runway is behind us, we're going to pick probably the
Golf course?
Off to the left and try to pick a spot there. If we are above 600 feet, or 700 feet in this case, 700 feet to 2,000 feet, we'll pull caps immediately. If we're above 2,000 feet, we will go ahead and troubleshoot until 2,000 feet. We'll let them know our problems.
All right, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Anything else?
Janitos.
All right, we're good. Here we go. There needs to be another pocket there. That would be great. Oh, there's interesting. Okay. All right. Good?
Good to go.
All right, so I'll call him here, yeah, and I'll tell him that we are IFR to VFR on top.
Just say you're ready to taxi with ground, because they like, and then they'll tell you to taxi up to and contact tower holding short.
Santa Monica ground, Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo is ready to taxi to 21.
Cirrus 4 Sierra Romeo, remain in run-up, contact tower, advise them that you are IFR, and before you go, our most recent PIRAP reported the bases at 2,100 and tops at 3.
All right, we'll contact tower, thank you very much, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Excelentunas.
And Santa Monica tower, Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo is in the run-up, and we are IFR to VFR on top.
Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo, Santa Monica tower, awaiting IFR release.
4 Sierra Romeo.
Excellent.
All right, so when he waits IFR release, we'll go mixture full, landing light on.
This should be a habit to do as you take a runway.
Okay.
Okay?
It is,
just,
yes.
Yeah, good.
We're taking off on the
Yep.
left now.
And then what else will you do? What will your flow be?
We're going to do also the map, and we're going to do limited, right?
Nice.
Santa Monica Tower, Cirrus 22 Foxtrot Alpha, inbound on the RNAV 21 with Alpha.
Cirrus 22 Foxtrot Alpha, Santa Monica tower, runway 21, clear to land, wind 260 at 7.
21, clear to land.
Give it another one.
Alpha.
And Cirrus
There
2
you are.
Foxtrot Alpha, top for...
And then what else will you do? It's part of your
3,000,
flow.
bases at 2,100.
Roger that, and it seems to be pretty close to
10
where
is
they
good,
still
give it
are,
one
2
more.
Foxtrot Alpha.
Right, thank you.
There you are. And then you'll also remember the recirc. Not now, you're good, but just when you take the runway.
Turn it
And the
on.
reason I want to get you used to this now, especially, is because the summer months are coming up, and you'll have this recirc on a lot. So I will make sure that you are on it. As far as when you take the runway, you'll turn that thing off. But you don't want to do it until you take the runway, because you'll just be warm again.
2 Foxtrot Alpha is airport in sight.
Cirrus 2 Foxtrot Alpha, roger, cleared for visual approach, runway 21.
Clear visual 21, 2 Foxtrot Alpha.
So people on the channel have been emailing me, asking if you're old enough to be a pilot.
No, they're not. You're such a fucking liar.
Why would I lie to you?
Because it's wrinkle, I'm sure. You can see.
Like, lots of emails.
No.
And the subject line says age.
No.
Age, some say age inquiry.
No, they don't.
Others
you're
say-
so full of shenanigans. No.
Others say Jenny age.
No.
Like,
no.
the subject lines are like all over
No,
the
they're
place,
not.
but
No,
it's
they're
all
not.
related to
No,
age.
it's not. It's not.
And then I open the email, and they go,
Ah.
is she even old enough? So, just so
That's
you know.
really funny.
Just so you know.
I don't believe you for a second. For a second, I don't believe you. Not at all. Not at all.
Like, every day.
No, it's like not true.
To the point where, like, I see an email, I already know it's going to be age related.
It's not true. It's 100% not true. No. It's how old
Janitos.
do you need to be? Like, what is the age to, like, stop flying? Like, how old? When is it? The captions are, when should you tell someone to just stop? That's what it is.
Janitos.
Now, what should I have on here be up? Like, does that make sense? Like, is there
That's
something,
good right there.
like, with, should I just have regular?
You can do whatever you want. Some people leave it
Sectional.
like that
Because of
because
traffic?
it shows you the traffic
Yeah.
easier. And you still see the Bravo, right? You still see the airspace.
Bravo? Yeah,
Which in our case won't matter until we cancel IFR.
right.
So don't worry about
Just after
entering
Sadie.
a Bravo or whatever it might be. That might give you a vector into the Bravo and just fly it.
Even this way?
Doesn't matter, you're on IFR. IFR airspace doesn't exist.
Right.
Airspace doesn't exist.
Okay. Good to know. And we waited probably for that guy to land? Is that what's happening?
It could be many different things.
Oh.
What? What, your shades?
I was going to take our picture in this shades.
Shade matching.
Shade matching. I know you don't like it this way, but it is what it is. Age.
Shade matching.
Age.
Shade machatunas.
All right.
No, IFR release, they could be waiting for anything. I mean, it could be A plane landing would be more tower than approach.
So when I take off, can I leave it on the engine or?
Cirrus 14 Sierra Romeo, runway 21, line up and wait.
21, line up and wait, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Excellent. There you are.
So would I leave it on this page or the other?
Which page?
This one with this, or should I leave it on the
This
engine?
is good right here.
All right, line up and wait.
Clear, finals clear.
Finals clear, recirc off. We're lining up and
Alright.
wait. And make sure
Cirrus 2 Foxtrot Alpha, you can turn left onto Bravo 2 and taxi straight ahead into Kim's.
And left on Bravo 2 and taxiing to parking with you. Have a good day. 2 Foxtrot Alpha.
There we go.
it's just
What's
the
that?
carbon monoxide.
It's going off? Why is it going off?
I don't know.
Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 21514 Sierra Romeo. I think it's probably just because of the way that we had the,
Yeah, it's coming down now.
yeah. It occasionally will do that. It's more sensitive than the one on here.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Gauges in the green. Power's coming full. We're looking for 73 right on the runway. All right.
Nice center line. Good stuff. All right, above 90. Positive right of climb.
All right, positive rate, and we're fine with the flaps up.
Uh-huh.
Flaps up. All right, we're 500. Looking for 1,000.
Traffic. Traffic.
What's that for me?
Nice work. That's behind us on the field,
Got it.
no factor. Good work. What are you going to do in 350 feet?
We're going to start our turn at that to 250.
Nice.
Cirrus
So like
4
now?
Sierra Romeo, contact SoCal departure.
Going to SoCal, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
That is 1,000.
Oh, and then start my turn, but keep
Correct.
climbing.
Correct. Yep, we're going to 3,000. We're just not turning until 1,000.
Got it.
Take it away. And now before you call them, here's what I want you to tell them. Departure Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo is climbing through 1,400 for 3,000, heading 250.
Okay. Departure, is that it?
Departure.
And departure, Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo is 1,400 for 3,000, heading 250.
514 Sierra Romeo, SoCal departure, ready to contact. I'm maintain 4,000.
Up to 4,000, 3,000, or 5,000. 514 Sierra Romeo up to 4,000. All right, what does it say?
Oh, it's an alarm thing.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, 2,200 for 4,000.
Yep. You see how we're about to fly on the Bravo?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice work.
$2,500 for 4,000.
Nice. That is your life right now.
Yeah,
So
I gotcha.
all
Cirrus 4 Sierra Romeo, sliding 270.
Right to 270, 514 Sierra Romeo. 270 first and then do it?
uh-huh.
Oh
First-
boy.
first-
time.
So you first want to right it and then turn.
That was a little disorienting.
It's all good.
All right.
Nice work. Keep it coming. You see it's easy to shallow your climb.
Yeah,
See how fast you get in the clouds?
yeah.
It's just part of the illusions.
Oh, of course.
Nice work.
3,000 for 4,000.
Good. 1,000 to go. And what would you say the tops were at?
3,000.
Cool. So they always appreciate PIREP, so you could just tell them, and you could cancel while you're at it.
What is it?
You could say the tops are 3,000, and we're in VFR conditions, we'd like to cancel IFR.
An approach, or what are we talking about?
Now it's approach. Only the first call
Got
is
it.
departure.
An approach, Cirrus 514 Sierra Romeo. The tops are about 3,000. We're now VFR. We'd like to cancel.
This for Sierra Romeo, Roger, IFR cancellation is received in Squawk 0231 for further advisory. Los Angeles altimeter 29993.
Squawk 0231, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Cool.
And we're still, so we have to maintain under 5 because that's the airspace?
No, so now what we'll do is we'll fly direct to Fox and up to what altitude do you think will make sense?
7,500, no, we're northwest.
So let's turn northbound towards Fox. But now as VFR,
6,500 was probably too low, so 885.
so all that's good points.
But
VFR, we have a Bravo shelf above us that
Right.
begins at what altitude?
5.
Excellent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So let's do
So
4.
we're almost out of 5, right?
No, we're almost out of the surface.
Oh, and then there's 5.
Correct.
So we're going to go 4,500.
Excellent. At least until we clear the Bravo.
So let me just do this, power back a little bit, and we'll do direct 75, and then here.
Good. And you could adjust whenever you get a chance the altitude to 4,500. Good.
4,500, we'll leave it there for a second so we get our bearings, and then we're going to
Nice. And then when you get a chance, exactly, direct.
Sierra Romeo, contact approach 134.2.
134.2, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Nice work. Good.
Approach, tell them we're headed to Fox. Right, following the Fox?
Just, we're already on flight following.
Okay.
So just say approach Sirius 514 Sierra Romeo, level 4,500, direct Foxfield.
I'm heading altitude right now.
Good.
And then, so I'll just tell them 4,500
Direct Foxfield.
Foxfield.
Number 4 Sierra Romeo, SoCal, you up?
SoCal 514 Sierra Romeo 4,500. We'd like direct to William J. Fox.
Number 514 Sierra Romeo, SoCal, post the altimeter 299. Reset your transponder, squawk code 4777.
4777, 514 Sierra Romeo.
And approaching pitch at 638 with you, 6,008 for 6,000.
Exit at 638, SoCal, post the altimeter 299.2, to maintain 5,000.
Sign to 5,000, pitch at 638.
Good. Now what could you do? Press nav twice. Good, see GPSS. Now the plane will keep that course coming and track it all the way to Foxfield.
Because it's in here anyway.
Yeah, zoom out a little bit over here so we can see where our course is taking us.
Approach, Roger. Depart Van Nuys.
Okay, looks good.
Direct to
The only thing we'll have to do is we have to climb to what altitude?
Van Nuys on 260 and join the final.
That might be an overkill because are we going east or west?
East, I guess, so 55?
Yeah, 55 could work.
Expedite your
And
climb for traffic.
And we'll just visually not hit the mountains.
Got it.
Cool.
All right, so that's in. Now we're going to landing light off. So boost is, we're going to leave it on the fuel or take fuel, let's see. I'll leave it on for now.
4 Sierra Romeo, you're clear to the Bravo, we can go ahead and climb.
514 Sierra Romeo, thanks.
Very
nice.
nice.
You climbing to 75?
Affirmative, yeah, it's just 75.
75, yes, 7,500 for 514 Sierra Romeo, yes.
Will just be better clearance, yep. Nice guy, so he's letting us up to 75 on his own.
75, and then I can do out vertical here, and then go 1, 2, 4, 5, and then that vertical speed.
638, and maintain 5,000, and no delay to 5.
Nice.
And it'll capture
On the way
my
down to
altitude.
5 with
Correct, yep.
And I can give it more power.
Of course, every time you climb with full power. And what's the big thing you'll be focused on? Airspeed or altitude during the climb?
120.4.
Well, I want to make sure that I'm not, my temperatures are good, A, but I also want to make sure that I'm climbing maybe a little more.
78 Lima, maintain 6,000.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with the climb rate, but what will you make sure won't get too low? Airspeed is life, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about my climb rate.
Right, no, airspeed.
Airspeed is your life. So anytime you climb in a plane that doesn't have a flight level change mode,
Yeah.
airspeed is what your eyes are
I don't think I've ever done
constantly
this,
monitoring.
so we're good.
Good.
And this is range as well. Nope.
Good work.
Exit at 638, terminal heading 160.
No, this is it.
Are we an issue flying through the Burbank, Charlie?
No, because we're on with them, right?
Solid. Nice work,
All right,
Jenny.
full power, mixture's good. On here to capture this, that,
Good.
We're
Now,
going
will
there.
we just trust that the plane will capture 75,
No,
or
no,
will we?
God, no, I don't trust this, any autopilot.
Good. Absolutely solid.
Unlimited, north up. Okay, so that's fine. Let's find us on here. And now
Absolutely
we can do what
solid.
the J Fox on here.
5 Whiskey Hotel 1,500. Traffic 4,000.
Venus is
Good work.
126.3.
205 Hotel, still going to departure radar contact, climb maintain 6,000.
I maintain 6,000, 5 Whiskey Hotel.
121.7. Okay, leave that for now. He's going to transfer us over probably. Tower is 118.525.
Good. According to the winds there,
638 to maintain.
what runway could we expect?
4,000 feet for pitch at
270,
638.
and it's runway 24, so 24.
Love
Winds
it.
are 270. Fab. And 24 is
And the direction we're coming from, what type of pattern entry could we expect?
638, you're 3 from Buddy, turn left heading 100, maintain 4 to establish, clear for the ILS, Zulu runway 8.
100 to
Sorry,
established, clear for the ILS Zulu 8, pitch at 638.
Bay altitude for 638.
40 Romeo, turn left heading 340 for traffic.
left to 340, 5140 Romeo.
Romeo traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles westbound, 6,000 Grumman.
Don't worry about anything.
It's going.
Actually, heading and tell them we're looking.
We're looking. 5140 Romeo.
And he said 2 o'clock. We got them on the screen, but we'll keep an eye out for them.
638, Burbank Tower, 18.7.
18.7 for you.
200 below, 1 nautical mile, 2 o'clock.
40 Romeo, the traffic is no factor. Resume on navigation.
Traffic.
So approach, 120.4, good day.
120.4, 5140 Romeo. 20.4.
Good. And then before you contact them, he said resume on navigation. So before you do that, no, go back to heading, go direct enter to redraw the pink line, and now go to nav twice.
I'll start that and then nav twice.
You don't have to start that. You could just do direct enter, nav, and then the plane will track the pink line from where you're at, as opposed to fly to it, and then do that again.
124.0 is up, and then we'll contact them for
And what will you tell them when you call?
6,700 for that, 7,500.
Good, direct Fox.
SoCal Sirius 5140 Romeo, 6,800 for 7,500, direct Foxfield.
Fortunator 01, Christian number 5140 Romeo, circle for George.
Good.
Okay, so what is the traffic pattern? I don't freaking know. Where is this information?
Good. So now, Jenny, you're deep into planning and researching.
What's your heading?
We're about to show up to our
Heading up
cruise altitude.
Right.
And remember, we want to make sure the system is doing what it's supposed to do. So now let's ditch the planning for a second. We'll pay attention to the plane and make sure that it's actually executing properly.
Should I wait to see if it does execute?
It should start flashing.
Oh, it flashes.
So you'll see if it's doing that. And we'll keep an eye. Our speed looks good. It's not getting low.
November 440, turn left direct to Van Nuys. I suggest heading up a 110, direct Van Nuys, join Victor 186.
Am I on?
You're on.
0, direct Van Nuys, join Victor 186, over 0.
It's flashing.
Is it? Not flashing. You're out of your mind.
Yep, it's flashing green. But let's pay attention to the plane for a second. We'll make sure it's all good. 200 feet to go. And we'll make sure everything's working. 100 feet to go.
No, it's doing it for me.
And let's see if it captures it. If it won't, we'll just be ready for it, and that's why we're paying attention. This at the airlines is called a high AOV. It's an area of vulnerability. It's a potential opportunity.
440, contact approach 124.6, 24.6, and let them know you're established on Victor 186.
See it's flashing? Or it flashed and then it went away?
Down.
Yeah, and then that went away, the vertical speed.
Got it.
Now it's only out.
Sierra Romeo traffic at 2 o'clock, 2 miles, same direction at 7,500, Cherokee.
Okay, we're looking 5140 Romeo.
Okay, good. Plane did its thing. We could do our cruise checklist.
Power's coming back. We'll go 60. Looking for traffic.
I'm looking. I got him. You see him over there in the distance? White. Right over there.
I don't see him, but you do, right?
In the distance, I see him. We're overtaking them. So no factor.
For sure, Omar. The traffic is you 2 o'clock, about a mile, 7,500 same direction.
We do have the traffic in sight, 40 Romeo.
Gotcha.
Good.
Number 30, traffic about a mile southwest position, same direction, 7,500 to Sirius. They have you in sight.
Traffic in sight as well, number 41380.
Cool. Once you're done with that, let's get a sip of situational awareness. How many miles and minutes are we from Fox?
We are 26 nautical miles and 9 minutes and 52 seconds.
Excellent.
Switch fuel tanks, so fuel flow is 15.6, and we're going, boost is on, we're going to the right.
Cool. You see the traffic, we're overtaking them?
Yeah.
So they'll be behind us, so no factor at all.
Exactly.
Excellent. Good. And real quick, before you get back to the research, what's the TPA at Fox?
I was just going there. That is
Number
research.
2901 Bravo SoCal approach.
The TPA is 3151, so
32, and our altitude is
74.
So call the TPA 35. So that's a difference between
52.
Between us and the TPA, 35 to 75.
3, 4, 5, 6. So 42.
4,000. Call
4,000. We'll say 4,000 is
cool.
the difference.
So
4,000. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes.
8 chunks of 500, descending at 500 feet a minute. Call it 8 minutes.
Okay, so 8 minutes.
Now
so
in
we're about 8 minutes, but we're not going to descend because of the mountains.
Exactly. So we'll plan on 1,000 feet a minute, and instead of 8, we'll start about 4 minutes out.
Okay.
Make sense? We doubled that?
Yep.
Cool. Solid. Good. Do you have the frequencies ready?
The frequencies, so we can grab the ATIS.
2.2. Check density altitude 5,000. Altimeter 2985. Visual approach runway 24 in use. Notice to airmen, the aerobatic box is active at and below 6,000, 1 mile north of the runway. No VOR Bravo approach. Advise on initial contact you have Kilo.
I don't know why it has this alarm.
Information Kilo 2050 Zulu. Wind at 260 at 23, gust tree 2. Weather better than 5,005. Temperature tree 2, dew point 2. Check density altitude 5,000. Altimeter 2985.
124.55 for Sierra Romeo.
The aerobatic box is active.
Number 30, contact Joshua approach 124.55.
Over to 124.55, number 41380.
And approach Cirrus 5140 Romeo is 7,500, and we do have Kilo at Fox.
5140 Romeo, Josh approach, welcome, Pop, no temperature 2987. Are you flying with the November 41380 today?
Negative, we're just happen to be close.
Negative, we're just hanging out together.
Roger.
There you go.
Or what kind of...
Normal Julia Hotel, traffic no factor, descending through 1,200.
He's curious if we're like doing formation flying.
Got it.
Yep.
Now he gave me 2987, they're 2985.
Keep it 2985.
Got it, I was just verifying.
Yeah, the airport's right here.
7,400, let me just double check that that's that. So we're good on that, we have the ATIS, we're 6 minutes out, we'll wait a couple minutes to start our descent, and then you're asking me, it's 3,200.
November 80 quotes back, turn
would you
left
already
heading
put in
075, vector
32 right now?
Yes, I would lower it.
Daggett in
because
about
we're getting ready to descend.
And then traffic patterns that I would have to go into the airport facility.
Affirmative 075.
To see what?
If it's right traffic or not.
Is it a towered airport?
Yeah.
So what do we do at a towered airport?
Information Kilo for WJ Fox.
Whatever they tell us. So don't worry about right, left traffic. But what could we anticipate them telling us from the direction we're coming from?
So for 24, we would be landing at we would have a right or left downwind.
So from our direction that we're coming
it would be like
from,
left downwind or right down, whatever.
what could we anticipate? What would you tell you to do if you were the tower?
Left downwind.
Good. So that's what we'll anticipate.
Okay, fine.
while being open to anything.
All right, gas engages, undercarriage mixture is good. Fine for right now. This is good. We're still squawking. We're on with him. That's direct. There. Time is 5, so 1 more minute.
All is good.
Start his power
you
back
could start a nice 500 foot per minute descent.
Okay, so I'll just do it on here.
5,
and then we can just
together. Nice.
Come together.
Excellent. Beautiful.
Power's coming back.
Good.
Make the mixture here.
How will you make sure you won't hit a mountain?
I can. 238 Foxtrot contact.
The answer is
look outside
visually.
the window.
Exactly. We'll use our window. Nice work.
So we're powered back. Just check my engine gauges are good. Everybody's happy.
It's good. One of the easiest things to forget in these planes that have fancy stuff is the window.
It must be Palmdale.
That is. Do you see Fox?
I do.
Excellent. Good.
I do.
Good. So now you could gauge your descent better relative to where we're going to because we could see it out the window.
1 Juliet Hotel. Intended route of flight to India with the Alpha.
Somebody else in the traffic pattern entering a left, so we're going to probably enter a left. How do I turn the controller up?
Right there.
And that doesn't affect you?
I hear it up too, but that's all good. I want to make sure you can hear that.
I wanted to make sure this is up. Like, did this go down?
That's the highest.
1, 2, 3. Oh. It wasn't all the way up, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, and then now let's mentally get prepared. So it's 260 at 23, gusting 3-2. So 23, oh boy. So 23, so we got 3-2, 23, 2.
514 Sierra Romeo, radar service terminated, contact Fox Tower.
Going to Fox Tower, 514 Sierra Romeo. Fox Tower, we had it up as 119. And tower is 118. They didn't even give it to us, but that's okay. 118.525.
Good.
Powering back a little bit more.
Good.
We're gonna give
See the airport?
Yeah, I do.
So throw the autopilot away. Good. And when you call, just say Fox Tower, Sirius 514 Sierra Romeo is what to the south?
Fox Tower, runway 24.
Full stop with?
For takeoff, early crosswind, and frequency change approach.
Cool.
All right, clear to go Alpha 5 right there now, 669 over to it.
And Fox Tower, Sirius 514 Sierra Romeo is 6,200 descending. We full stop with Kilo.
Sirius 514 Sierra Romeo, Fox Tower, make left traffic, runway 24.
Left traffic for 24, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Good, just as we anticipated.
All right, gas gauges.
You see I moved the range in a little bit?
Yeah.
Because we're getting closer?
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, 58 for 32.
Good work.
All right, so it's 24. All right, so airspeed seems to be okay.
Good. Now the ATIS is old news,
right.
So what I want you to do on final is
off.
just say wind check.
Okay.
And then he'll tell you the current winds on the field.
And Fox Tower, we actually are getting some abnormal oil temperatures, so if you don't mind, we'll taxi back to the transient to check it out, 8 Romeo Golf.
November 8 Romeo Golf, taxi to parking via
I'll just
Alpha
clean this up.
Thanks.
Taxi
48
Alpha
for
on
32.
this frequency to transient, 8 Romeo Golf.
And call in Fox ground, say again, you're blocked by tower. Experimental 747 Delta Echo, Fox ground, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
42 for 32. Or 43 for 33.
Fox Tower number 41380 is 10 miles southwest of the airport, inbound with information, Kilo.
November 41380, Fox Tower, ident.
Ident, 41380.
Sirius 8 Romeo Golf, turn left on Charlie for
What speed do we want to be in the patterns?
Left on Charlie,
100.
Golf.
Cool.
Experimental 7 Delta Echo, you may see traffic off direction of Cirrus from the 24 run-up area. He'll be turning left on taxiway Charlie. So hold short of that if
right, so
you get there at the same time to let him turn left.
And I don't see any.
November 41380, make left traffic, runway 24.
Take left traffic for runway 24.
You don't have to go flaps, you're good.
No?
No, we go flaps to beam the touchdown.
4 Sierra Romeo, runway 24, wind 260 at 25, gust, tree 2. Altimeter 2983, runway 24, cleared to land.
24, clear to land, 514 Sierra Romeo.
Nice.
All right, so putting this on 24, so we can line up.
And Cirrus 8 Romeo Golf Charlie will be your next left.
Make sure it's
Roger that, 8 Romeo Golf.
there. Okay, I beam the numbers. Flaps going half.
Good work.
Okay.
And Tower 8 Romeo Golf can just taxi to transit from here, correct?
Affirmative, yeah. You can just turn, just continue straight ahead there, and then follow the yellow line, just past the tower to transit.
Perfect, thank you so much, 8 Romeo Golf.
You're welcome.
All right, mixture's okay right here. It's the back still.
That's good. Yeah.
All right, gas engage is good. Undercarriage boost mixture. That's doing whatever. 85. Okay. And we're going to go ahead, and since it's a wind, we're going to start our turn.
Yep. Unfortunately, the wind's straight down the pipe.
Yeah.
I prefer some crosswind, but we'll take whatever.
Golf. I don't know if anybody's in there, but the building just southeast of the airport says MH Aviation. There, they may be able to take a look at your airplane for you if they're in there.
If you're high, go power idle. Correct the high with gravity, and then once you're back on glide path, you could reintroduce the engine.
Okay. And then do I full flap here or no?
I'd go full flap. Why not?
Full flap. Final's clear?
Excellent. And before you turn, you want to make sure final is clear. Yep.
Final is clear. Introduce the power again.
Good.
500.
Oh, goodness, okay. And a little gusty, so we'll start do 85.
85's good, yep. But more than anything, it's a feel. It's a feel of how much energy we're carrying.
Got it.
All right, Romeo Golf. You might want to take the next row. That'll go right in front of their building. It's up to you, your discretion.
Oh, we'll take that next row. Thanks for the heads up, 8 Romeo Golf.
You're welcome.
And if
wind 260 at 2 tree.
Okay, and if it's not beautiful, or if something happens when we get close to the ground, I'm going to go around, which is full power, half flap.
Yes, and remember to bring that mixture up before you go full power.
Okay, I'm going to bring the mixture halfway now anyway.
November 8 Romeo Golf. If there's no one there and you want to and decide to go back to transient when you're done there, you can taxi there on your
right
crosswind area. You can move about that area.
And it's
freely,
a long runway, so don't chop the power.
Come
keep the power,
we appreciate that,
and then get the plane straight. And then whenever you're ready to touch down, just bring that power out slowly. But your focus should be getting the plane straight. There's no rush in touching down right now. We're training crosswind.
I'm at the fuel pit with information kilo.
Reduce power some. Good. Keep coming down towards the pavement.
November 549 Tango, Foxground, runway 24, taxi by Alpha.
Good.
24.
Keep coming down.
Alpha. 549.
Keep this power in. Keep the power in. Good. And now get the plane straight. Right now, start working on being parallel with the runway.
Tower Cherokee 33001.
Come down. Good. Take your time. It's all good.
Taxi for VFR.
Little right rudder.
Southeast.
Good. Good.
Cherokee
Good.
33001.
That was straight. You see we're straight.
Runway 24,
Excellent.
taxi via Alpha, and I missed it. Did you say that kilo? 8 is information
Very
kilo?
nice.
Affirm with kilo.
Roger.
Nice work.
And taxi via Alpha for 33001.
Yeah.
Cirrus 4 Sierra Romeo, taxi to park in via Alpha, this frequency, say destination.
Taxi back.
Via Alpha with you, and we'd like to taxi back for takeoff for Sierra Romeo.
Cirrus 4 Sierra Romeo, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha, 4 Sierra Romeo.
And Cirrus 4 Sierra Romeo, advise when ready for departure.
4 Sierra Romeo, thanks.
Nice.
Mixture's coming way back.
November 380, runway 24, cleared to land. Wind 260 at 25, gust 28.
The bigger the headwind, the longer you want to keep the power in for.
380, were you looking for a full stop?
Clear on the right.
Clear on the right.
Full stop taxi back, November 41380.
November 41380, roger.
Nice work.
VFR.
Yep, there you go. Perfect.
All right, and then wind is back. So
Good. And if you typically keep 1,000 RPM, on a really scorching hot day, go to 1,100 or so, a little higher.
To keep the
Yeah, just because the air molecules are further apart. Good. Nice work, Jenny.
Clean it up. So recirc on or?
Yep, there you go. Nice.
Behind these peeps. Let's see what we got here.
How'd the landing feel?
Fine. Just felt like we were like wrapped in bubble wrap.
Okay.
It was just stuff around, like wind.
Yep.